Hello friends, welcome to your 30-minute upper body and core strength session. My name is Lene and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 2 of week 3 of Body Blueprint, which is my guided workout program designed to help you build and strengthen your movement foundation so you can feel confident in your workouts now and for the rest of your life. All you need today is a little bit of space to work on, a clear view of your screen, and of course, some weights. My weights, as per usual, are there for you to reference. I am increasing it a little bit today for myself, but you definitely don't have to. If you have the option to or you feel strong, feel free to use heavier weights than we did last week. We do have a warm-up and a cool-down included today, so this is your one-stop shop, and the main workout consists of 4 different trisets. We'll be working 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, mostly twice through each triset, and I'll sprinkle in some longer rest periods there just to really help the muscles recover. So I hope you're ready. Let's get moving. Okay, starting up with our warm-up, let's do some neck first. So look down and then look up. Very simple, just really stretching out the front and the back of the neck here. Let's warm up the wrists next. So clasp your hands together, keep the palms pressed together, and we're doing some circles, making sure that our elbows are staying glued to the sides of our waist. We're gonna switch it out. It's gonna take a little bit of mental fortitude, but we can do it. Sometimes we have the affinity to go in one direction, and then when we switch out, it's a little bit of a short circuit moment. All right, next up, we're gonna swing the arm down and up and over, grab and pull, staying on the same side. Just warming up into the shoulder and the arm, getting the blood flowing. And other side, down, up, and pull. Warming up nicely through the side of the core too. Great, go ahead and meet me in a down dog position. So booty goes high, and we're gonna roll forward into a cobra. So drop the hips down, open the chest, and then reverse it back into down dog. Okay, come into tabletop position. From here, one arm sweeps open, open the chest. Exhale, drop the shoulder as you thread it through. And we're just gonna flow it out on this side. Really mobilizing that spine. And let's switch it out. Final warm-up movement here. Then I think we are ready to get going. Today's gonna be really fun, guys. We are going to build off of the last 2 weeks if you've been following along for the entire program. So things are going to pick it up just a little bit. And there we have our warm-up complete. Moving on to the main workout now. We are gonna start with triset number 1, starting with some upper body. We are going to do some gorilla rows to start. So I'm gonna start light for the first one. So have both your dumbbells in between your feet on the ground with a nice wide stance here. So this is building off of that bent over row. Send the hips back until your chest comes over those dumbbells. Nice elongated neck. From here, you're gonna grab one dumbbell, pull it in, and then grab the other dumbbell, pull it in. Okay, so really making sure the chest stays square to the mat, bracing the core and really sending the hips back, sinking through the knees. Give yourself the ability to come forward without straining your back. Good. As you see today, we do have longer rest periods in the last 2 weeks, so we're gonna really pace ourselves and feel the burn by the end of those 45 seconds. Great work. Grab those dumbbells, pop them in your hands. Next up, we're gonna do hammer curls wide close. So curling it up and down, traditional hammer style. Then we twist the wrist slightly and we curl up and out towards the shoulders. Curl up and down, curl out and down. Great. Keeping that dumbbell under your control the entire time. No swinging, no letting gravity do the work. And take a little bit of a break, shake out those arms. Next up, let's work into the shoulders. We're gonna build off of, last week we did lateral plus front raises. We're basically gonna do that, but do both at the same time. So one arm is gonna come out, other arm is gonna come up, making an L shape. Keeping a slight bend in those elbows and a strong core as we pivot and switch orientation of our arms. And there she is. Okay, a little bit of a longer rest here. Arms are already feeling a decent pump, I cannot lie. We're gonna go to the top. This is your chance to adjust your weights for any of these exercises if you want, as long as your form stays pristine. Feel free to go up in the weights if you have that option. I'm gonna switch out to 7.5s here for the gorilla rows. Remember, wide feet. Send the hips back, bend the knees, get your belly in between those thighs, and let's work it. Really pull that shoulder blade back. Couple more reps. And shake it out. Great job. Back is nice and activated. I'm gonna stay with my lower weight today for the bicep curls. I know it's coming, so I don't wanna burn out. Okay, let's do it. Under our control. Good, aligning your exhales with the curl up and your inhales with the curl down. Making sure we're not starting to swing the body as the muscle fatigues, keeping it nice and rigid. And go ahead and drop that weight. Give your arms a little bit of a break here. Back to the L raises one more time. Those weights are gonna start to feel heavy. We're gonna focus on form and not how much our muscles are burning. All right, let's hit it. Final time doing this. I always say, like, everyone has a muscle burn that they can tolerate and a muscle burn that they absolutely cannot stand. If you've been around here, you know, for me, triceps are probably like one of my least favorite types of muscle burn. My shoulders tend to fatigue very quick, so like my shoulders will burn basically from the first rep of anything, but I can kind of push through. It doesn't mean I enjoy it though. Legs, I can push through. Booty, I can push through. Calves, not really. Kind of interesting how everyone has that sort of different tolerance level. There she is. Okay, 45 seconds here. As we transition into some new movements, we're gonna work some core next, guys. You can drop to the ground. 3 different core movements. It's gonna be lots of fun, building off of the last 2 weeks. So last week, if you did the class, we did some rope climbers, if you remember. This week, we're gonna keep our legs up. You can add a bend in your knees if you want. We're gonna have the arms nice and wide. From here, exhale, reach and touch, inhale, lower. So obviously the more of a bend you give in your knees, the easier this will be because your feet will be closer. But try and challenge yourself here. We're really gonna focus on keeping those hip bones on the ground. Exhaling as we reach up and really lifting the back of the shoulder blades nice and high. I always like to think of it as like, yes, we are reaching towards our toes, but we're also trying to lift our chest towards the ceiling. That is the motion that is getting your scapula off the ground. And take a break. Okay, next up, this is a classic ab movement, guys. We're gonna do some bicycles. Fingertips by those ears, nice and wide. We're going to have our legs bend and extend one at a time and reaching opposite elbow to opposite knee, making sure that as we're crunching across the body, we're lifting the shoulder blade up off the mat, almost like we're trying to connect the opposite rib down towards the opposite hip. Keep it controlled, and the lower you drop that extended leg, the harder this is gonna be. And stretch it out. Okay, final movement here for this triset are gonna be full body tucks. Now you can make these as hard or as easy as you want based on how bent you keep your limbs. So keeping your arms and your legs bent and extending and crunching in is gonna be nice and easy. If you wanna make it harder, you're going to lengthen and bring it in. Now as you bring it in, you're gonna give me a slide crunch by lifting up the tailbone and the shoulder blades into a bowl. Otherwise, you're staying here. I'm just gonna... Let's see if my bun makes it towards the end of this workout, guys. I think she might be on the way out. Okay. And catch your breath. If you want to stretch out your core before we go again, just lift up those hips into a little bit of a bridge position. We're gonna go from the top with those wide toe touches. Remember, it's not about speed here, it's control. So I don't really care how many reps you can do in the 45 seconds. I care about the quantity and the purpose you put behind each crunch. Let's do it. Crunch up, inhale down. Good, really think about not just falling out of that crunch, but you're lifting and holding for a split second before lowering down. and drop those legs. Okay, next up, bicycles. Again, we're gonna move with purpose and try your best not to hold your breath. I know when you're first starting to do ab work, wow guys, my bun is really failing here. Please proceed while I readjust, because I'm not about to look a fool in another video. I'm gonna do bicycle legs while I adjust my bun, just so that I'm here with you, still in the moment. This is called multitasking. I don't understand sometimes, and if anyone puts their hair on a bun, like some days it's just great and other days it's like just never cooperates. And I definitely feel my core. We are gonna finish off this triset with our final interval. It's gonna be those full body tucks. Really focus on beautiful controlled movements and making sure we have a nice imprint of your spine on the mat the entire time. I definitely feel my core is nice and on fire. Great work, guys. We're moving back to some upper body. We're gonna work on some chest, tricep, lower back, and back. Really gonna work on focusing on your overall pressing power. If you're trying to get push-ups, trying to improve those push-ups, this little tricep is gonna be a killer for that. So first is gonna be commando taps. Now you can take these on your knees or your toes. We're gonna go down, down onto each forearm and then press up, up. Now what's important here is that as we move up and down with those arms, we're not shifting the hips back and forth. So our hip bones are gonna be pointed to the mat the entire time. If you wanna take them on your toes, it's going to be more of a core challenge as well. But really focus on control here, minimizing the sway. That says hello to the chest with absolutely zero weight, so well done. Next up, we're gonna do hand release push-ups with a back extension. So again, knees or toes, you're gonna drop to your belly, fingertips to ears as you press through the hips for a slight back extension. Then tuck everything up and press up through in a push-up. Now, you can always do the entire thing on your knees, including the press up, or advance will be on your toes. With that back extension, really focus on squeezing the glutes. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. And sit it back for a second, stretch it out. We're gonna move on to back with some renegade rows. Now again, all of these have the option of knees or toes. Grabbing your dumbbells, you can either hold onto the dumbbell or have your hands on the mat. You're gonna grab one dumbbell at a time, pull it into your back pocket, replace it down and switch. Now, full plank or kneeling plank is perfect here, but similar to the commando push-ups, the hips are not twisting side to side or opening. I want those hip bones pointing down to the mat. Get that elbow higher than the height of your back. Really pull through the full range of motion here. Great work. That is the first round complete. We're gonna go back to the top. I feel like our chests are gonna be well and truly sizzled by the end. So I'm just gonna give myself a stretch. Starting with the Commandos. Down, down, up, up. And if you really want to advance it, we're gonna tap opposite. Good. Down, down, up, up. If you just want to stay with the basic commando, you are more than welcome to. I can feel the heat starting to build in my cheeks. Good. Almost there. And take your break. Next up, hand release push-ups with that back extension. Do the hardest version that you can. Hand release push-ups are challenging, but they build strength like nothing else. Take your break. Okay, final movement here for this triset is going to be renegade rows. I'm gonna see if I can go a little bit heavier. I think I'm gonna stay on my knees purely because my chest is sizzling. And I'm focusing more here on back than I am on core. So I'd rather go heavier with my weight. Great job, guys. Utilizing that full range of motion. I don't want you to stop here. Pull that elbow high. Get that dumbbell past the hip. And there it is. Okay, clear out your space. We're moving on to the final trisets. We're gonna do some more core predominantly. We're gonna be mostly standing. So first movement is going to be a weighted power crunch. Now we've been building up to this the last couple workouts. You're gonna have a dumbbell in your hand. You're gonna send it up overhead. Standing nice and tall, knee comes in, weight comes down, press up, down, and up. Really making sure we're gonna anchor those ribs down to the hips. You know the drill by now. Really keep that connection, cinching that waist in, bracing the core as if someone is about to punch you in the stomach. It's really not about speed here, guys. It's So exhale as you crunch. Inhale, fill the belly as you extend back up. And now that we have the weight in our hand, it's a bit of a bonus upper body move as well. Great job. To the ground, next movement, we're on our backs. We're gonna build off of those crunches that we've been learning. We're gonna exhale, opposite elbow, opposite knee, lower and switch. Let's go. Exhale, contact, inhale, replace. Try not to cheat yourself by letting those elbows come close together. That's really gonna limit your range of motion. So peel those elbows nice and wide, almost completely relaxing your arms. Great job. Flip it over. We're going to be in a plank. We're going to walk our feet in so that our knees come under our hips, and then drop the knees down and lift them up and walk it back. Option if you want, you can be on your forearms and simply just drive your knees in for a slow mountain climber. Great. Try your best to get those knees, if you're in the bear position, to just hover a couple inches off the ground. If you're on your hands, really press your palms into the mat, create hollowness in your chest. And if you're on your forearms, press those elbows nice and firmly down into the ground. Take your breather. Okay, friends. One more time from the top. We're gonna finish off this workout nice and strong. You've made it this far. You're not giving up. You know the moves. Now all you have to do is just power through one more interval of each. Ready? Let's do it. Keep that same controlled, purposeful movement here. Working faster is not gonna make the time go by faster. A second remains a second, no matter how tired you are. There she is. Okay, onto the ground. 2 more minutes together here before we cool down. We're gonna do the single leg cross crunch. Let's go. And final movement, we're gonna flip it over. and do the bear walk-ins. You have the option, if the bear is too much, to be on your elbows and do slow mountain climbers. Otherwise, I really want you to try and challenge yourself, guys. We have 45 more seconds left. You are capable, you are strong, you've made it this far, and I know you have a little bit of extra juice in the tank. And go ahead, sit it back for just a second. Fantastic work. That was a lot of controlled strength movements. Should be feeling nice and burnt out by now. Let's cool you down. We're gonna start with our hips over our knees and walk our hands out in front of us. Really melt your chest down, press your palms and your fingers nice and firmly into the ground for puppy pose. Go ahead and walk your hands over to one side, continuing to melt your chest down. You should feel a lovely stretch on the side of the body here. Over to the other side, let's even it out. Okay, up into tabletop. We're threading one arm through, really twisting and holding it here. And final interval, twist over the other way. Take a couple deep breaths here, and I want you to think, how are you feeling? We are moving into week 3 of this program. Should be feeling strong. You are doing so amazingly, learning so much, and you're showing up, and that is what matters. And with that, unwind yourself, give yourself a big round of applause and a massive pat on the back. Fantastic job today. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, drop a comment down below with how you're feeling or which movement today was your favorite. I am so incredibly proud of you for continuing to show up and giving your all, because we know that sometimes showing up is actually just the hardest part, but you're doing it and you're always going above and beyond. So I couldn't be more proud of you. Have a lovely day, because you do deserve it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, friends.